This video is meant to be taken as a joke, only a joke, and nothing more but a joke. Just kidding, it's not. It's just kind of me trashing on 4 years ago me, so we're gonna see how that goes. So welcome to...
It was so fun.
Okay, we're barely even started with the video and we already have some problems. First off, 4-year-old me put all of their videos in a 1x1 format. That's why we have these little weird black bars on the side. Secondly, the Kind Master watermark. Don't think we wouldn't see that. 2 sins off the bat. Disgraceful. And before the video continues, I would like to share a story. Before I used Flip-A-Clip, my animation software was Animation Desk. It was very bad, and here's a clip from the Beef Bleeps Dab Camp to show how bad the interface was. The interface wasn't bad, mind you, just very busy, and I think that's where most of the problems started because I couldn't find most of the things, as that's why all the animation looked so bad. I still use this app a few times, shown in the Happy New Year 2023 video as a flashback from 2, but that's about it. The only reason I'm bringing it up is because sometimes the app wouldn't play nice with KineMaster, my editing software, and then sometimes some of the clips wouldn't show while editing, and it made matching the audio with the animation a bit annoying to work with. So that's why we're adding 3 sins. I use Flip-A-Clip now, and I'm planning to transition to Adobe Animate, so that's why I would not recommend it as a first animation software. Anyway, besides the rant, here we go back with sinning.
It was so funny.
Another thing Animation Desk didn't have to my knowledge is audio importing, so you have to give me a bit of credit for Mailbox's lip sync, but lip sync doesn't show anywhere later in the episode, so I'm going to give it a sin.
What's this? Come to my object show. The winner gets $1 million. Signed Director's Chair.
The way they all react to Director's Chair makes it seem like they all knew him beforehand. Maybe they did, maybe they won't confirm anything, but sin.
Well, what the heck are we waiting for? Let's go!
The reason Measuring Tape's legs tweak out in that scene is because by the time I finished the frame and copied it, I forgot to draw her legs, so I had to redraw them, and I was too lazy to delete all the frames, draw her legs once, and then recopy all the frames. Yeah. I would also like to point out that this is the same cherries design as the cherries from Object Overload. I literally copied them from Zany Leaves. That's cruel. 5 sins. God. When animating this run scene, this is the audio I wanted to use. And I was too lazy to find the sound on YouTube, so I took blender noises that KineMaster already had. It didn't go well. When Propeller Blocks begins to fly, his mouth is red for 1 frame, then black for the rest. Long pause. Also, the way Stapler's crossed arms were drew always bugged me, so that's a sin.
Stapler, if you want to win $1 million, then come to this hot air balloon. Let's go.
Also, I'm just gonna come clean and say it. This scene was staged poorly. Measuring Tape and Stapler are talking over each other, and Stapler isn't lip-synced right either. I know I said I wouldn't sin over a lip-sync thing again, and I'm not. I'm sinning of the bad staging, which was definitely on my part.
8 hours later.
French SpongeBob narrator. We'll give 2 sins because he shows up twice in this episode. Also, I don't know what 4 years ago me was thinking when they needed to ride a hot air balloon to the contestant grounds, but lazy writing, sin. Also, Cherry's slow wink. Also, this thing Measuring Tape does with her face. Ugh. Also, it's definitely safe to be hanging off a hot air balloon while you're asleep. Stapler. Also, Mailbox's lock thing looks like it's going through his head, and his body blends in with the bottom of the hot air balloon. Also, the moon is gray. Yes, that is the moon. That is 8 sins in 1 scene. What was I thinking?
1 day later.
A few things to note. 1. The sky changes colors. 2. Stapler doesn't fall off the hot air balloon. 3. You could hear glass shattering even though there's no glass. 3 sins in less than 10 seconds. Yes! No verbal introduction? Also, same TV design as the one in BFDI. Really knocking it out of the park with these character concepts, eh? Also, with the intro, how do they already know what all the characters looked like? They didn't film this intro beforehand, did they? Did they? These two parts that I incorrectly colored.
That's right. I'm director's chair, and here's the first contest.
Really? That's the best 4 years ago me could do in terms of introducing a host? Director Sir didn't even introduce TV. Like, come on, man.
The first contest is to climb up some stairs, and you have to get to the top of the stairs, obviously.
Obviously is an overstatement.
The first two that get to the top will be safe, and the other three that don't make it to the top are up for elimination. 3, 2, 1, go. I'm gonna get you, Cherry. Boom.
Really?
Whoa.
I just want to know how measuring tape, grabbed the top of the stairs in the first place.
You cheated. You flew all the way up here. Yes, I did. And I cheated.
Didn't need to restate that one. We already knew that you flew up here. And why did you sit on the edge to boast about it?
Oh, no, you don't.
This was cool in hindsight at the time, but I think we already knew measuring tape would have been one of the first safe because her tape was already touching the top of the stairs.
Mailbox and measuring tape win. Yes. So viewers, don't vote in the comments.
Laid
Vote by
from the
using
BFB
straw
soundtrack.
poll. Voting ends 48 hours after this video is posted. Vote now.
Me acting like I didn't steal the vote now phrase from Animation Object Show.
So viewers, don't vote in the comments. Vote by using the straw poll.
Y'all remember when YouTube still had those? Also, comments is misspelled.
Good luck.
Grass is apparently nocturnal because I've only seen it in the show when it's dark. And the grass does get a bit quirky at night because now it's formed a hill. And finally, one last round of 10 sins because you could hear all the microphones shuffling in the background while I spoke in the episode.
Obviously.
Esto vos lo prendés y lo cerrás.